After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help you save time and get claims paid faster.
Hey everybody, lead meteorologist John Choquet here. Yes, I'm finally back. It's been a couple weeks. I have not been doing the videos. I've been pretty busy getting things ready for an upcoming event that's happening tomorrow and through the remainder of next week. Let's get that in just a second. Shout out to our sponsors C3 Group and Merlin Law Group for sponsoring our videos as always. And of course, we're going to jump right into this, guys. The reason why I haven't been around the past couple weeks is I've been working diligently on getting the 2019 hail forecast ready for you guys for the 5 different cities we're going to be at. Got a little update on what isn't available anymore. Unfortunately, Oklahoma City, we are sold out. We are packed completely. We're probably overbooked, honestly, for Oklahoma City for tomorrow. The first people to get that first look at what we're calling the greatest forecast 2019. Move forward a couple more days. Dallas is also sold out on the 31st. So Oklahoma City and Dallas sold out, but you can still get your chance to see Kansas City on February 4th. You can sign up for Denver, but hurry up. This one's over 80% filled now, so that's probably going to fill up by the end of the day. And finally, Chicago's on February 8th. All of it is free. You can register. I have links in the description of this Facebook live below to each and every single one of these so you can register. And we hope to see you guys. We've got a lot of exciting stuff. I've been working real hard the past few weeks to make it better and better than what we've had from previous years. And just another thing to check out here, these are all of our lovely sponsors. We got lots of great speakers coming here. We got Atlas coming. We have Broadly.com. We have C3 Group, of course. We have Contractor Coach Pro. We have Coppermark Public Adjusters. I have a whole public adjusting panel. We have eLife. We have Hail 911. These are all sponsors of people who are going to be speaking here. Higgs Professional Consulting, Job Nimbus. We have what's this one? LP Loss Consulting and Merlin Law Group. Again, two of our biggest sponsors are going to be here. Catch All, of course, is sponsoring all of this. Their page is in the description below. We have, I don't remember what this one is. We got a whole lot, No Time for Social. A lot of great stuff out there for you guys. It's not just going to be a hail forecast. It's going to be a way to maximize your 2019 to get the best sales possible, regardless of what our hail forecast even is, like with Premier Claims, Insurance Adjusters Group, and of course, finally, we got Tamco Building Products. All wonderful sponsors for our 2019 hail forecast. It's going to be tomorrow here in Oklahoma City, folks. We won't have a video tomorrow, obviously. We will all be at the event. Check out our Instagram. We'll be doing Instagram live updates through the day, or just Instagram stories, and we've got Instagram stories going on today as well. So now we have had past a week and a half or so, probably seen a mix of Heather and Frank counting down top 10 hailstorms of 2018. Before we get to number 1, I'm going to do some honorable mentions. Namely, a couple things that aren't actually hurricanes. First up, you guys probably remember this from September 13th. I know I was there. Derek was there. You guys watched our live footage of Hurricane Florence, a 5-star map. Of course, most hurricanes usually are. At up to 110 mile per hour winds, we were right there in Wilmington with that strong wind. We had over a million homes. Over a million homes impacted, 1.74 million houses. We had hurricane force. It hit the Carolina coast and lingered for quite a few days, had record amounts of rain, especially out here by the Outer Banks and even all the way down towards Myrtle Beach. And that caused a ton of damage, killed over 53 people, and caused $17.9 billion in damage. That makes it more damaging in the Carolinas than Hurricane Floyd and Hurricane Matthew did combined, which is very impressive, especially as this hurricane made landfall as a Category 1 storm. And just some pictures here from the hurricane. You can see the crazy flooding that occurred, and it's unfortunately becoming more of a common sight with the hurricanes nowadays. And a lot of wind damage. Again, the wind damage wasn't insane, not like our next honorable mention here, Hurricane Michael, by far the most damaging and intense hurricane of 2018. It had over 155 mile per hour winds. We don't know if we're actually going to get a maximum wind gust reading for quite a while, as the more reliable weather stations kind of blew away after about 130. We had over 2 million homes impacted. The background picture here, this is Mexico Beach. Unfortunately, the storm surge was a big deal with this storm. It completely wiped out this town, and it also caused quite a bit of damage in Panama City and other coastal areas and brought hurricane force winds all the way to Georgia. Yes, the southwestern section of Georgia's got a major hurricane landfall, which is very strange because that's the landlocked section of Georgia. It was the third most intense hurricane I gotta probably step off the screen here, you guys, and actually read it, to ever impact the mainland U.S. Winds were near Category 5 status, as I mentioned. Hurricane Michael killed 60 people and caused at least $15 billion in damage. That number is going to go up as we continue to get things tallied. Panama City and, again, Mexico Beach were ravaged by the storm surge and the winds. And you can see the damage here was unreal. I mean, Frank and Derek were at these storms, and they can attest that the damage from this was unlike any other hurricane they have seen so far, harkening back towards the more intense hurricanes like Hurricane Andrew back in the early 90s. See a lot of damage here. I mean, look at that. All the windows blown out the side, all the complete devastation from the two hurricanes. And now, the other two honorable mentions we have are international hailstorms. First one was here in Calgary, August 2nd, 2018. It was a 5-star map at 2.25-inch hail. We have no info on the homes impacted. Coal data doesn't provide stuff for Canada or Australia, so we just say a bunch. And it was the biggest hailstorm to hit the Calgary area in Canada in general in 2018. Had over about $200 million in damage, which I guess is small potatoes compared to some of the other hailstorms that have happened across the United States. But it would have ranked in the top 10 if we included the international storms into our overall top 10 list. What would have been the number 2 storm, after I show you a couple pictures here, will be our next honorable mention. This happened on December 20th, right before Christmas, here in Sydney, Australia. Probably their worst hailstorm they've had in the past 20 years or so. It was a 5-star map, of course, up to 3-inch hail, and it hit a lot of Sydney. Like Sydney, Australia, the downtown area got completely obliterated with up to baseball-sized hail. Biggest hailstorm to hit Australia so far this hail season. The biggest one to hit Sydney, Australia since 1999, where they had a $3 billion hailstorm, one of the worst hailstorms on the planet. Early damage estimates have this causing, I was looking this up, the number I landed on, the most recent number from a couple weeks ago, was $871 million in damage, and that's expected to continue to rise in coming months, so it's likely an over $1 billion storm for Sydney, Australia. This would have made it the number 2 storm had we ranked the international storms in with the United States storms, but of course, we wanted to keep things just stateside, where most people tend to work, for our top 10 list. And just here's some pictures here. I like this one, famous bridge, and all that hail coming down into the bay. And you can see some gigantic hail. Boy, I'm sure a lot of folks were hoping you get a hailstorm like this across the United States. And finally, moment of truth here. We got the top hailstorm of 2018. I wonder if anyone had guessed this. I'm sure at this point, if you watched all of our videos, you know one giant storm that happened this year that's been missing, and that is, of course, the number 1 storm on June 6, 2018, or very early on June 6, the Carrollton storm. Carrollton Farmers Branch, Arlington, Texas. Yes, I think it's 2 years in a row. No, not 2 years in a row. It is 2 years in a row where Dallas manages to be in the top 3. Not the number 1 storm last year, but this year, definitely the number 1 storm. 3-inch hail, over 200,000 homes impacted. A rogue supercell formed in the middle of the night, and it surprised pretty much everyone, including ourselves, and had widespread, giant hail. And this was the costliest single hailstorm in the United States. This one storm did over $1 billion in damage. It's the only actual $1 billion storm of 2018 across the United States. June 18th and 19th, to put those together, that was over $2 billion. However, it was a lot of different swaths and storms. It was more just an overall multi-day event. So, baseball-sized hail did a lot of damage to a lot of neighborhoods and a lot of industrial buildings, too. The industrial buildings definitely won't push this up over $1 billion. Hit a very large industrial park with up to baseball-sized hail. I know a lot of people are getting a lot of commercial work out of that. And, of course, here's some pictures. We just pulled them off of our website. Again, baseball-sized hail, a lot of damage to cars, a lot of damages to roofs and everything. So, again, that was the biggest storm of 2018. What do you guys think the biggest storm of 2019 will be? Put that in the comments section below. Feel free to message us if you are want to take a stab at where you think the biggest storm of 2019 is going to be. And tune in to Facebook a little bit later. All of us here at the office, we are going to make our guess for where we think the first 5-star map of 2019 is going to be. It's going to give a little preview into what we're going to expect for the 2019 hail forecast. And also, just to promote the Dallas event for Thursday, the hail event in Dallas, the hail forecast will also include an in-depth look at why did this storm even happen here in Carrollton? What caused the biggest storm of 2018 across the Dallas area? If you're coming to the Dallas show, you'll be able to find out the answer to that. And, of course, we have to go into, was it Friday? What the heck? Oh, man. Well, it looks like something did not update, guys, on my forecast, but no updates. However, same story. Now we're going into the actual forecast. No severe hail is expected today or tomorrow, or even going to that 5-day forecast. I don't know why things did not save. This is from the weekend. However, I can tell you all I changed here were the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm expecting no hail. We might see a chance at a little bit of severe weather as we move towards the weekend, this upcoming weekend. However, forecasts have been changing quite a bit every single run we're having. So it's either going to be really cold, and then you get a little bit warmer, and you can see a little bit of severe weather. So I think on Wednesday, once we have a new video for you guys, we'll have a better update, and hopefully my stuff will actually update. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys. I have all of the things from the other day. What are you going to do? Computer decided to not save my forecast data, but whatever, be sure to follow us here on Facebook, like our page, hit see first, follow us on Instagram. We've been trying to really push that Instagram a little bit more, try to get other ways of social media out to you guys to keep you connected and everything in between. We'll have another live video later on today. We'll be updating, giving you guys what we think the 2019 first 5-star map is going to be. And check us out tomorrow. There will not be a video here. We will be at the event in Oklahoma City for the first hail forecast of 2019. And for any of you that are wondering, who aren't unable to attend to the events, yes, we will have the hail forecast posted here on Facebook and wherever by the end of next week. So it's going to be on Friday, posted most likely Friday late afternoon towards the evening hours. It won't be a live video. It'll be pre-recorded. We're going to be driving to the International Roofing Expo at the time, so I won't be able to do this live, but we will have the video of the forecast post for you maybe on Saturday, depending on how things pan out. We'll keep you guys updated next few days of going live, answering some questions you may have. So with that, no video tomorrow. See you again on Wednesday for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast. Kind of update you guys on what we're expecting. Maybe cross your fingers we can see a little bit of severe weather squeeze out this upcoming weekend. And if not, well, it is February. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you register for an event in the comments section below. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday.